One morning, you wake up. You look in the mirror, and your eyes search for that old, familiar spark. Your knees feel a bit stiffer, your legs a bit more tired. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, as you climb the stairs, what's happening to me? That might actually be your body sending you a quiet message. Collagen's running low, and I'm getting weaker. Collagen isn't just about looking young, it's a vital protein that helps you move, walk comfortably, and stay strong. About 30% of all the collagen in your body is found in your bones, joints, and muscle connections. So when your collagen drops, it's not just your skin that complains, your knees start crying too. Your hips, wrists, back. One by one, they send you signals. But here's the good news. You actually have the power to turn this around. And the answer isn't at the pharmacy, it's in your own kitchen. Yep, you heard me right. You can start rebuilding your body with vegetables that naturally help your body make more collagen. Today, we're starting that journey together. In this 6-part series, we're not just going to tell you which veggies to eat. You'll also learn step by step why you need them, how much you should eat, and what to pair them with. But first, let's answer this big question. Why does collagen decrease? As we get older, our bodies naturally slow down their collagen production. Especially after 60, this drop gets much more dramatic. Sunlight, smoking, stress, irregular eating, and not enough protein. All these things break down collagen even faster. And it doesn't just make you feel old, it actually limits your ability to move. You're at higher risk of falling. You start thinking about giving up exercise. Even just going for a walk gets harder. But now it's time to break that cycle. Because science tells us one thing for sure. If you eat the right veggies at the right time, you can wake your collagen back up. In the next part, I'll tell you about the first veggie on the list. And I promise, once you learn what makes it so powerful, you'll never want to leave it off your plate again. Spinach. That green veggie, we all know, most of us probably turned up our noses at it as kids. And honestly, most people just think of spinach as that thing with iron. But in reality, it's a hidden hero when it comes to fighting the effects of aging. Wondering why? Spinach is packed with vitamin C, magnesium, vitamin A, and plant-based amino acids, basically everything your body needs to produce collagen. But it doesn't stop there. Spinach is also full of lutein and zeaxanthin, which don't just help your eyes, but also support cell renewal. So when you eat spinach, you're not just getting energy, you're sending your body a signal to rebuild. So what does this mean for an older man? Think about it like this. Your joints aren't producing as much fluid as they used to. The cushions inside your knees have gotten thinner. Your muscles take longer to recover than before. This is exactly where spinach comes in. Thanks to its glutamine and proline content, spinach helps your body make more collagen and actually starts repairing those cushions. But there's a catch. You need to eat it the right way. How should you eat spinach? Steam it. Don't just boil it in water, otherwise you'll lose the vitamins. Have it with a little olive oil and a few slices of lemon on the side. This combo helps your body absorb more vitamins and really jumpstarts collagen production. Try to eat spinach at least 3 times a week, especially in the evening. That way, your body gets a boost for overnight repair. And don't forget, if you still think of spinach as just an ordinary veggie, you're probably not hearing the signals your body is trying to send you. If you've learned this much from just one vegetable, imagine what the next 6 will do. In the next part, we'll move on to one of the oldest healing roots in history. It's amazing for triggering collagen and works wonders for knee pain. And you probably thought of it as just a spice all these years. Can you guess what it is? Maybe you've come across it in a rice dish. Maybe you've only heard its name in alternative medicine circles. But today, you're going to see turmeric in a whole new light. Because it's no longer just a spice, it's a real lifesaver for aging bodies. The active ingredient in turmeric is something called curcumin. Curcumin helps reduce inflammation, supports joint fluid, and slows down the breakdown of collagen. So, it helps quiet that nagging ache in your knees and makes climbing the stairs less of a struggle. But it's not just about numbing pain. Curcumin actually boosts collagen production right at the cellular level. That means turmeric isn't just helping you today, it's looking after your future, too. Think of it like a skilled craftsman. Not only does it fix the damage, but it also rebuilds what's been lost. There's one important detail, though. It's not enough to just eat turmeric, you need to make sure your body can actually use it. How? On its own, curcumin isn't absorbed very well. But when you combine it with black pepper, absorption goes up by nearly 2,000%. That's why it's smart to add a pinch of black pepper to any dish you make with turmeric. It multiplies the benefits. And you don't have to stick to just food. You can mix turmeric into warm herbal tea. If you add a little olive oil, your liver will absorb it even more easily. And most important of all, consistency. Not just once a week, but a little bit every day. Every single day, you're telling your body, I've got your back. I'm here to support you. If you've always thought of turmeric as just a coloring for food, this info will change your perspective. Now you know when used the right way. This little yellow powder is actually a fountain of youth for aging joints. In the next part, we'll move on to another vegetable that does wonders for collagen and also makes your connective tissue stronger. It's something you hear about every day, but you probably don't know just how powerful it really is. Broccoli. It's that veggie most of us used to push to the side of our plate as kids, and even as adults. We know it's good for us, but somehow, we still forget about it. But for older bodies, this little green bunch is like a natural shield. Because broccoli isn't just packed with vitamins, it's full of compounds that play a direct role in making collagen. First up, vitamin C. Broccoli is so rich in vitamin C that just one serving can cover most of your daily needs. And vitamin C is the key to collagen production. No matter how much protein you eat, your body can't turn it into collagen without vitamin C. But that's not all broccoli has to offer. Thanks to its calcium, vitamin K, and folic acid, it strengthens your bones. And the stronger your bones are, the better they can handle any stress or weight you put on them. That means your knees, hips, and wrists. All of them have an easier time doing their job. And here's something even cooler. Broccoli contains powerful antioxidants that fight off free radicals. So, it doesn't just help with repair, it actually slows down the breakdown of collagen, too. In other words, broccoli works for both defense and offense. How should you eat broccoli? Don't boil it, steam it. That way, it keeps all its vitamins. Squeeze a little lemon on top. Add a few slices of almond. Pair it with yogurt or a lean source of protein. Why? Because when vitamin C and protein work together, collagen production hits its peak. Even better, don't just eat broccoli once or twice a week, make it a habit to eat small amounts every day. It doesn't have to be a full plate, just a handful or a little side with your meal. But do it regularly. Remember, collagen doesn't increase overnight. It's like building a house. You lay it brick by brick. And broccoli is one of the strongest bricks you can use. In the next part, we'll talk about maybe the least known but most effective veggie out there. You don't hear its name often, but it works quietly behind the scenes, protecting your muscle fibers, strengthening your tendons, and giving you that feeling of confidence every time you take a step. Asparagus. It's one of those veggies that usually gets overlooked on the supermarket shelf and rarely gets talked about. But if you're a man over 60, getting to know these green spears could be one of the best things you do for your mobility. Why is that? Asparagus brings together three major players for collagen production: folic acid, glutathione, and vitamin E. These nutrients work together not just to renew your skin, but also your muscles and tendons. Glutathione, in particular, is one of the most powerful antioxidants for clearing out free radicals in your body. That means it helps prevent your cells from aging too quickly, slows down collagen loss, and keeps your tissues strong for longer. And here's the real secret. Asparagus also contains an amino acid called arginine. Arginine helps your body release growth hormone, which is critical for muscle repair and tissue renewal. In other words, asparagus doesn't just protect your joints, it protects your muscles too. The stronger your muscles are, the less pressure on your joints. So, you feel less pain and move more freely. So, what's the best way to eat it? The ideal way is to roast asparagus briefly in the oven or grill it lightly. Go for olive oil as your fat of choice. You can squeeze some lemon on top and add a little garlic for extra flavor. Try to avoid boiling it. Overcooking destroys its delicate nutrients. It's also especially beneficial to eat asparagus with your evening meal, since your body's repair process is most active at night. So, while you're sleeping, asparagus quietly does its job repairing your joints and rebuilding your muscles. And here's one more thing. Asparagus supports digestion, which means it also boosts your gut health. That might seem indirect, but it's actually super important because a healthy gut helps you get the most out of all your nutrients. You'll feel the difference when it comes to collagen production. Now, we're moving on to the final part, the least known but possibly the most effective veggie of all. This one doesn't just trigger collagen production, it also supports your cartilage. And it might just be something you've had on your plate for years, without ever realizing what it can really do for you. We've reached the final part. And now, it's time for a veggie that might seem humble at first but packs a surprising punch: cabbage. Whether it's in soup, stuffed rolls, salads, or stir-fries, cabbage is a staple on many tables. But what most people don't realize is that cabbage is actually one of the best natural supports for joints that get weaker with age. That's because cabbage isn't just rich in vitamins and fiber, it's also loaded with sulfur compounds, vitamin K, vitamin C, and glucosinolates, all of which directly boost collagen production. Sulfur is critical for building strong collagen chains. Vitamin K increases bone mineral density, which means less stress on your joints. And glucosinolates help reduce inflammation in the body, so they don't just numb the pain, they actually help heal it at the source. But here's the most impressive part. Cabbage activates the enzymes responsible for repairing cartilage tissue. That means it doesn't just help with collagen production, it also helps renew the supportive tissues around your kneecaps, hips, and spine. Another reason cabbage is so powerful is because of its probiotic effect. Especially when it's fermented like with homemade sauerkraut, it's packed with gut-friendly bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome boosts absorption, so your body can actually use all those vitamins and minerals. And that paves the way for even better collagen production. How should you eat cabbage? Don't overcook it. Lightly steam it, or add it raw to salads for maximum benefit. If you like sauerkraut, go for homemade, unpasteurized versions, because store-bought kinds are usually heat-treated and lose their probiotic benefits. Now that we're at the end of this series, one thing should be crystal clear. Collagen isn't just about looks, it's the foundation for movement, balance, and quality of life. And you don't need expensive supplements to boost it, you can revive your body's collagen with the right vegetables. The 7 miracle veggies you've learned about today: spinach, turmeric, broccoli, asparagus, cabbage, and the others aren't just random facts. They're here to inspire you to take action, because knowledge that isn't put into practice is easily forgotten. So now it's time to bring this knowledge to your plate. And remember, a healthy old age doesn't happen by luck. It's the result of small, conscious steps you take every single day. If you found this series helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you next time.